Hi everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen. And in today's video, I am going to be trying for the first time a technique that Don Griffith did excuse me, she did like 3 years ago. And she had different tools than what I have, but I'm going to give it a try today because I need a faux leather look for my next Craft Roulette video and card that I will be making. So what she did was she had this, it's called Snowfall Accents Puff Paint. And I had one, but this one seems to be, I don't know if it's, when I shake them, one seems to be more liquidy. So I don't know if they get old or not, but I couldn't get it out of the bottle. So I went ahead and pulled out another one that I had that was newer. Hopefully they're both okay, but I put a little glob of that right here. And then I'm going to take my re-inker. So this is Crumb Cake, which is basically our craft cardstock. And I'm going to take the same color re-inker, and I'm going to go ahead and put some drops of this into this little blob of that puff paint. And I guess it just depends on how dark or light you want it, on how many dots you're going to put. Then I took my little palette knife that came out of this kit from Stampin' Up that has 3 different palette knives. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. And then she used a sponge brayer. And they were from Stampin' Up, but I never got them. And so what I'm going to do is I have this Speedball one that has this rubber brayer on it, but it also came with a sponge, a more spongier, not as spongy as the one she was using, but this is spongy. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run this through after I've mixed that really good. And then I'm going to go ahead and brayer. I'm going to run it through, and I'm going to pick up some of that paint, or that puff paint, and then I'm going to roll it on my cardstock, and then I'm going to heat it. And so I will go ahead and do that, but I'm probably, because it's going to take me a minute to blend this and all that, I'm going to do that. But I'm going to do that in, I'm going to speed up the video so you're not bored with watching me go through that. And then I'll slow it down and we'll see how it looks. Because then after that, I'm going to heat it up with my heat tool. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've put that on and before I've put the heat tool to it. And then it really looks pretty cool. So now let me go ahead and run the embossing gun over it and see how it looks. Okay, so there it is after it's been heated. Now, I noticed that I got a little too much heat in certain areas, and then it kind of just clouds it out. So you don't want to do that. But the texture is just, it's pretty cool, and it does look like leather. So this is, with that technique, and then this is what it looks like, without that technique, which is just the original. So you can definitely see a difference in the texture of it. And I do think it looks like leather. So this is what I'm going to be using on my card for Craft Roulette that I needed to have faux leather. Now there's another technique out there that I've seen with alcohol and crumpling, spraying it with alcohol, your cardstock, and then crumpling it up, and then, putting sponging over some ink, and then that gives it a nice look. And then I've also seen it where, and then they've, after done that, they've went ahead and put, inked it all up with Versamark, and then put clear embossing powder on it, and then emboss that. And then that's more of a shiny leather. So there's that technique too. But I really wanted to try this one because I've tried those other ones and I do like them. But I wanted to try something new, and so I thought I would just create this little technique video, and hopefully you like it as well. So, alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and use this on my next Craft Roulette card, which I will be making a video soon. And so, until my next video, remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.